just waiting on them to lobby up. Or excuse me, lobby up, ready up. And then we can get this fight going.
Yeah, should be a very fun fight. Cody Garbrandt versus O'Malley, one of the better matchups of bantamweight for some very fun striking exchanges. Obviously striking B3 TJ, very good striker. Loves to throw his combinations. Loves the be in his opponent's face. And not too familiar with K Miller. I've not really seen him too much, but. Hey, he's picking the Garbrandt pick, so you got to respect it. That's a very good pick.
Yeah, I mean the prime Garbrandt definitely holds a lot of power. The biggest issue with him is his chin. So you really want to be on top of your head movement with Garbrandt, and that's kind of an added challenge when you're having to fight not only a guy like Striken, but when he's got a long fighter like Sean O'Malley.
Yes, no, definitely. And one of the things with the alter ego Cody Garbrandt is that he has the force of nature perk. So if he's able to get a damage advantage over his opponent, the strikes that will be thrown at him will be considerably less powerful than what they would be with his chin. So with Cody, you really got to kind of play the first few rounds kind of cautiously, kind of pick your shots, and once you get that advantage, just kind of waterfall it and just push the pressure on the opponent and use his combinations, his power, and try and get the knockout. But we'll see how this first round plays out.
Yeah, nice, good decent pace between both guys. Striken making his reads already and landing a couple shots before backing up and resetting. What I've personally noticed, Leon, is that Striken, his name, it lives up to his capabilities. He's a very good striker, but from what I've seen, his ground game comes into question. And if you can get him on the ground and you can stay on top of him, it becomes a much easier fight. It's not an easy fight, but it becomes much more manageable.
Yeah, and so far, doesn't look like we're going to see any kind of grappling exchanges in this fight. This is very kickboxing heavy right now. Striking so far, I think doing the slightly better job of just picking his shots, landing the long straights, keeping his opponent a little bit at bay, landing those beautiful spin kicks. I think Miller needs to, calm down a little bit, try and make some reads and just get his shots going, because right now he's kind of just walking into the shots, which is definitely not what you want to be doing with Garbrandt.
Yeah, definitely. And much like you said, Leon, Striken has definitely had the better of the striking exchanges so far this round. With only a minute left, he comes back. Cam Miller comes back with a huge overhand and rocks Striken. He's still hurt, and he's just now only able to recover. That was a tremendous moment for K Miller.
Yeah, and K Miller right now doing a good job of utilizing that jab, just forcing Striken to move his head at times where he probably really doesn't need to. This definitely kind of earned Striken's respect in the final moments of this round.
Yeah, both guys doing a good job at implementing their game plan. Looks like Cam Miller is starting to get maybe just a little frustrated with having to come forward. But the round ends, and we're going to be going into the second round shortly. Leon, how did you feel between these guys in their first round?
Yeah, definitely a tale of two different halves of that round. The first half, I think Striken was doing a great job, just keeping his distance, picking his shots. But then after that, big overhand went completely into K Miller's round. So very tough round to judge.
Well, with every new round gives a new opportunity to change the tale of each story. So, Striking definitely coming out with a little bit more pressure now. He may be looking to return that rock and win this round for himself. Oh, nice front kick into. Oh, the exchange leads
Ooh.
into a huge drop for K. Miller.
Wow.
He puts Striking on the defense.
What a combination, too.
Oh my goodness, one more shot and that could have been it. Holy shit,
Ooh,
Striking
beautiful
sweeps.
sweep.
Gets to half guard. He may posture up and look to do his own damage or even just stand straight back up, but man, he was getting boxed up on the feet, Leon.
Yeah, this is definitely, ooh, I was going to say he should probably keep it on the ground and just try and stay safe, but K. Miller back on his feet. And now this is where Cody Garbrandt gets very dangerous because now he has the damage advantage. A lot of the strikes that Striking will be not landing at full power because of that force of nature perk. So
Yeah.
Striking really has to just find his counters, pick his shots, and just stay safe because yeah, this is a bad position to be in.
Yeah, I think you know, you had mentioned that Striking didn't have too much respect for K. Miller until that overhand came, and I think even after that overhand in the first round, he still didn't have his respect. But I can tell you what, K. Miller has his respect now. You know, you can tell that Striking is trepidatious about continuing this forward pressure.
Yeah, so far, you know, honestly, he is trying to push a little bit of a pace now. He's not trying to just get bullied by Garbrandt, which, you know, like I said, might be of his benefit, might not be. It's very dangerous to just try and walk Cody down, but so far, Striking looking much better in this this later half of the round than he did at the start of it.
Yeah, you can tell that Striking's, you know, deciding to pick his shots a little bit more, maybe not spend so much energy trying to break the block, but, you know, pick his shots, see where you can get some openings in between where Cody's trying to fire back, because that's going to be your best opportunity is to catch him in between something.
Ooh, and a beautiful combination from Striking.
Yeah, nice shots there.
And now, you know, Cody's a little bit on the back foot here. Miller is starting to get his block worked. Ooh, what a combination. That was a nice 10-piece.
Oh, well, front kick lands
cheeky.
For K. Miller at the very last second of the second round. Definitely becoming a much more competitive fight between these guys. We're moving into the third round now, Leon. What do you think needs to happen for either of these guys to find success and victory?
Yeah, for Striking, I think he just needs to kind of find his range, utilize his straight a little bit more, and I think for Miller, he just needs to kind of put the pressure on him now. It's like you have the Force of Nature perk, you're doing less, you know, doing more damage, taking less damage. Get in his face, throw combinations. Don't let him work your block like this and land these combinations, you know.
Yeah, Striking has definitely been having a lot of activity on Miller's block. Miller has not really been moving his head too much, and it starts to pay dividends. Huge hook hurts Miller, puts him on the back foot up against the fence, and Striking may have made his reads. He may, you know, smell blood in the water here, Leon.
Yeah, and now the damage, that Force of Nature perk might not even be active at this point for all the damage that he's taken. So now you're landing on that 90 Cody Chin with O'Malley's power. It's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, Striking is definitely looking for that knockdown. He's feeling confident. You can see it in his strikes. He's feeling like it's not a matter of if, but a matter of when.
I think Miller has just gone. He's gone too passive. These after that huge knockdown in the second round. He's just been trying to pick his shots, but he's just allowed Striking to just come back very strong in these you know, last 5 minutes.
Oh,
So, and a beautiful combination.
Yeah, and the head movement just did not end up helping Miller out. He got tagged by every shot there that put him on his ass. He does get back to his feet, but he's still on the back step and still looking rough for wear. With the huge
what
right
a
hook
knockout.
Wow. Striking put on an absolute clinic from, I mean, arguably the second round, but still, you know, ever since the beginning of the second round, he made it his fight. And a huge right hook knockout against Cody Garbrandt solidifies a win for Striking. Congratulations to B3 TJ.
I think that's just that veteran experience from Striking. He's been in this the community for a while now. Been working on, you know, fighting in all the leagues, been working on his craft, and yeah, coming back from a huge knockdown from the second round to come back like that, I think is very impressive by Striking.
Yeah, absolutely.